Welcome back, trainers, and with Season 2 right around the corner, actually tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, it is going to be the Great League for nearly a month. So we're going to be hopping back into some Great League battles, taking a look at a team that I did make around the end of this season for the Great League. Had a lot of fun with it, and we've been using it again recently. That is going to be Zweilous, Haunter, and Azumarill here. So you can take a look at the moves and the IVs, and let's get into this. So we're met with a Galvantula. And this is going to be good for us. We just have to look out for the potential Bug Buzz because that's going to be super effective. Otherwise, we're going to be resisting the electric moves and looking pretty good here. They are going to be getting a shield out of us with that discharge. It's okay. Better safe than sorry. So we are down a shield and so are they. So it's not like we had anything to lose here, as well as energy and pretty much full health. So let's see what they go with. It's going to be the Meganium. Now this is also a good situation for me because we're going to be resisting the grass moves. And Earthquake is going to hurt us quite a bit, but it's going to take them a few seconds here. We're going to be able to potentially get to Body Slam, as well as that Dragon Breath. Every second we're in here is doing a ton of damage. So they're going with that Frenzy Plant, and as you can see, we're still surviving. So one of the few Pokemon that can take those, I mean, a couple of them is going to add up real quick, but nonetheless, able to get that Meganium, and they have a Marowak in the back. We're going to be bringing out our Haunter here. Now, we are going with Shadow Punch and Sludge Bomb. Technically, you should maybe want to run Shadow Punch and Shadow Ball for, I don't know, just optimal usage there. But for me, I like going with the Sludge Bomb because of specifically the Azumarill. And Shadow Punch is still going to be doing a lot of damage. There are situations that you're going to see here in which I could have done a little bit better if I had Shadow Ball. Potentially going up against like a Registeel or something like that. I'm going to need those hard-hitting moves if their shields are down. For the next match, we're met with a Lapras. Now, this is not great. We need to get out of here quick. And I mean, going into Haunter, I don't know if that was the best idea. Actually, looks like it is. All right, we could have went with the Azumarill. I just didn't want to necessarily bring it out quite yet. But they did decide to switch into a Marowak. So, I mean, this is good for us. We're going to use a shield here. And let's see if we're able to get another shield out of them. This is going to do a lot of damage. Shadow Claws are going to be adding up super effective to that Ghost type over there. So they did decide to let it go through, and we're able to take it out and win that battle. So this is really good, and they're not going to be able to farm us. We're actually able to get to another Shadow Punch, which is absolutely fantastic. Any damage is going to be great. And we should be going in here with Zweilous, of course, because we'll be resisting the electric as well as the grass. Now they could hit us with the Steel type, which is going to do neutral. Flash Cannon is going to hurt. They're going with the Power Whip. We're resisting that. Really nice. Getting ready for that switch, and there they go. And now we have the Azumarill lying in wait. So it's a good thing we saved it. If they go for like a Skull Bash, let's see. It is a Skull Bash. Oh man, I remember this. This was very interesting. At this point, I felt like comfortable. I was like, yeah, I got this in the bag. This is my win here up against the Lapras. And then they hit me with a Skull Bash. Very nice. So that is going to be doing a lot of damage as well as raising their defense here. So I have to make the call. Are they going to go for another Skull Bash or hit me with a Surf and Betas? And they got the bait. Man, they are making a comeback here, but their health is pretty low, so we're not looking too horrible. This battle is not over quite yet. So we're going to be going for Hydro Pump. They're shielding it up. They want to get off another Skull Bash potentially here. Let's see. And this should take us out. Yep, and now that defense is raised quite a bit. But that's okay. We're just going to get that Body Slam off immediately here. And something weird happens. I don't know if they just simply didn't have the energy or they couldn't hit their charge, but I feel like they had a Power Whip at this point. I think a Power Whip would have been able to take us out. But nonetheless, doesn't matter. I was able to get to the charge move, and we're able to take the win with the Zweilous. Very nice. So are you guys excited for Season 2? I am looking forward to it and actually going to be picking some solid teams. So we're met with a Meganium here. And like we've seen before and discussed as well, this is a good matchup for us. We're resisting the grass, so the Vine Whip's not doing very much, while our Dragon Breaths are going to be doing a ton of damage here. Getting to that Body Slam. Now I have to call it. Are they going to go for Earthquake or Frenzy Plant? I do decide to shield it up. It's going to be a Frenzy Plant, so unfortunately we did burn a shield there, and now they could potentially go for that Earthquake here. But we're able to get to another Body Slam. They're going to have to use a shield if they want to get off this energy. They're deciding to let it go down, so the Zweilous doing real good over here. Now, at this point, we're going to have to go for a Dark Pulse because, well, Body Slam's not going to be very effective, normal to that Steel type over there. And Zweilous is fighting with itself. All right, we're able to survive with like 1 HP here, so perfect. We're able to get this Dark Pulse off, doing no damage. They're going to be shielding it up. That's okay. At least we got a shield out of them. So at this point, we can go in here comfortably with our Azumarill and maybe go for Hydro Pump since they did expend a shield already. Maybe they're not thinking about doing it again, but it looks like I'm going to go for Ice Beam because I was experiencing a lot of people shielding their Skarmory up. So looks like we got the last shield at this point. We're going to be looking good here. And of course, oh, it's a Flash Cannon. All right, so once in a while, people will throw those. And it does a little bit more damage than Sky Attack for sure. But honestly, I feel like if it's a KO shot, that's when you should go for it. But they did decide to switch there, and we're going to be going in with our Haunter here. Going to go for that Shadow Punch. I was running Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb, but the thing is, you kind of need a quicker move for this specific situation here. We're going to be shielding this up, farming it down, and then we will have energy for the last Pokemon, which is going to be that Skarmory. We should be able to get to that Shadow Punch, maybe. All right, looking good here. Shields are down, and this should not KO, but it's going to be very close. And we can, oh, he got to a charge move, that's fine. This is definitely going to take the Haunter down. We're going to go in with our Azumarill, get off a bubble, and take the win here. And we're looking good, perfect. Really fun team. Honestly, I think this is one of the funnest teams that I've made. And I just enjoy it so much because of the combination of the Zweilous and the Haunter. They're so unique to use. The Haunter, I mean, is out there. People like it, right? As far as the Zweilous, though, it is ranked pretty high, but not too many people are using it. And when you do have good matchups and play with it correctly, it is very fun. Anyways, we are with the Azumarill. They're going in with the Shiftry here, and we're locked at this point. So what we want to do is get off at least one Ice Beam. I'm not too sure if I decide to shield this one or not. I think it's going to be within my best interest to just let it go down at this point because we have the Zweilous in the back. And we're going to be able to go in here and not necessarily farm down, but do a lot of damage. So we're able to survive, and they're using the remainder energy to get us out of here because their quick moves are resisted by us. I do decide to shield it up at this point. I was like, you know what? Let's get another shield out of them. Let's see if we can here, and we'll still be looking okay. And we get another shield, which is their last one, bringing in the Zweilous immediately so they can't react and going for Body Slam here. And looking great. Now, here's the question. You know, these moves are resisted, but they're still going to hurt a little bit. I do decide to let it go through. Perfect. We're going to save that shield for the Haunter, right? In comes the Skarmory, and we're just going to go for the Dark Pulse here. This is going to do neutral damage and pretty good damage at that as well. And then the Haunter should be able to go in here and help me finish off every Pokemon that's left, hopefully. And going in with the Azumarill just to absorb the charge move. Using it as a shield, sacrificial, not necessarily swap, but just throw in. And now we're going in with the Haunter and farming down. Looking good, have a shield left. They have that Shiftry here. Now I'm going to have to shield this. But by the time we farm it down, we're going to have enough energy to take out whatever they do have. Maybe. If it's a Registeel, I think I'm going to lose this. Actually, it's a Meganium. Perfect. All right, so we're going to be able to get to that Sludge Bomb, and this is going to one-shot it. Nice nuke from the Haunter. Perfect. So basically, I've been in a situation like that, but at the end, it's been a Registeel. So I could go Shadow Punch all the way, but the thing is, they're going to be able to get to a Flash Cannon and take me out before I can take them out with the not very effective. Well, it's not very effective. It's just not doing much damage, right? That's why having Shadow Ball is nice. So we're met with a Bastodon, and we charged up a little bit, and then we're making a switch into our Azumarill here. Now we have to remember they also have energy too, so let's see how this plays out. They decide to use a shield here. Okay, sounds good to me. Now, we've been discussing this where if you don't shield up the first one, they're going to be able to do a bunch of damage and then farm you down before you're able to get to another charge move and have energy. So I like to shield up the Azumarill in some situations now because it just seems better for me. And I'm able to get 2 shields out of them. So at this point, they can go ahead and just take the Azumarill down. It did its job very well. Thank you, sir. And let's go ahead and go in here with... It'd probably be best with the Zweilous, yeah? Or the Haunter. We're looking to farm. I think we want to... Oh, we were trying to throw in the Zweilous to catch the Frenzy Plant. I got it. And save the shield. But unfortunately, we're going to have to use that shield. That's okay. Farming a little bit more. Now we're going to go for that Shadow Punch. This is not going to KO. But coming close, going to go in with the Zweilous, not giving them a chance to use that energy. Now let's see what we have happening here. Both of my Pokemon are just loaded with energy. It's a Deoxys defense form. Now they're going to be doing super effective damage with the counter. And I'm going to be able to dish super effective back with that Dark Pulse here. Now, I was thinking I was not going to be able to get to the charge move, so I just go for the Body Slam here. Now, what I really wanted to do at this point was just stop attacking. I should have let the defense Deoxys have more health, go in there with the Haunter, farm down a little bit more because the Bastiodon in the back is going to be able to take us out, unfortunately. So if you did enjoy these videos, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll be bringing you some more PvP very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.